Shabbat Shalom, and welcome. Welcome to our Kabbalat Shabbat service. All of you who are joining us via our YouTube live channel, and as we join together, and we'll ask Jesse to lead us as we light our Shabbat candles on page 2.
Maybe. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'adliknem Shel Shabbat.
As these Shabbat candle gives light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. And we continue on page 10 with Hine Matov.
Hine ma tov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov shevet achim gam yachad, hine ma tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad.
Behind me, you'll see the familiar picture of the Arch of Titus. It's a picture of the peril or the plunder that was from Jerusalem after the destruction of the temple, which will be an important part of our service this evening, and we'll talk a little bit more. But you can see in the background there are elements and parts of the service, or the elements of the temple, including the sacred menorah, the 7-branched candelabra, and other things that were supposed to have been carried off back to Rome by the conquering Romans. Each of those experiences of destruction and rebuilding and renewal is part of who we are. It's part of our experience of being Jews, of wandering and recreating. And part of that was the Jews who lived in the northern part of Israel, in Tzfat, who would go out into the fields and they would celebrate Shabbat with such earnestness and such mystical connection. And so they wrote many mystic poems, including Lecha Dodi, which we'll join together as we welcome Shabbat into our own lives, into our hearts, and into our homes and our families on page 20.
Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat, Ekabela. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat, Ekabela. Tamor v'zachor,
turn together to page 24 and join in Shalom Aleichem, those words of welcome. We extend Shalom, peace, and Aleichem to all of us as we begin our Shabbat services.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Malachem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seitchem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
And on page 26, we find Chatzi Kaddish as we begin our evening service.
Yitgada Shmei Rabbah, Ve'amad Yivrach Yurtei, Ve'amlich Malchutei, Mechayechon U'yamechon, U'chayedecho Beit Yisrael, Bagala, Uvizman Kariv, Imaru Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah Mevorach, Le'alam Olam Me'amaya, Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yitbar V'yitraman V'yitnaseh, V'yitadar V'yitaleh, Shemei Kudasham Baruch Hu, Le'la Min Kol Birchata V'shirata, Tushbechata V'nechemata, Damiran Be'ama, Bimaru, Amen.
We join together on page 28 with Baruch Hu.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed.
And on the following page, we'll join in Ma'ariv Aravim, speaking to us of the beauty and the wonders of God's creation. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam, Asher Bidvaro Ma'ariv Aravim, B'chochma Poteach Sha'arim, Uvitvuna Meshane Itim, Umachalif et Hazmanim, Umisader et HaKochavim, B'mishmeroteihem B'rakia Kirtzono. Borei Yom V'Layla Golel Or Mipnei Choshech V'Choshech Mipnei Or, Uma'avir Yom Umevi Layla, Umavdil Ben Yom Uven Layla, Adonai Tzivaot Shemo. El Chai V'Kayam Tamid Yimloch Aleinu Le'olam Va'ed, Baruch Ata Adonai HaMa'ariv Aravim. This is an hour of change. Within it we stand, uncertain, on the border of light. Should we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brothers and sisters, or cross over? This is the hour of change, and within it we stand quietly on the border of light. What lies before us? Shall we draw back, my brothers and sisters, or cross over? Baruch Ata Adonai HaMa'ariv Aravim. Everlasting love, you have offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws, and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel.
Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael Amcha Avta Torah u'mitzvot Ukim u'mishpatim Otanu limadata Alkein Adonai Eloheinu b'shofbenu Ukumenu nasiach bechukecha V'nizmach b'divrei Toratecha U'v'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed Ki hem chayenu Ve'orech yameinu Uvahem negei yomam v'layla Negei yomam v'layla Ve'ahavatcha al tasir Mimenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai Ohev Amo Yisrael.
Wisdom and wonder, passion and instruction, story and symbol. All these things your Torah gives to us. And the more we devote ourselves to it, the more it grows and gives. What could be a truer token of your abiding love than this holiest of your works and the living language that gives it form? As we join together in Shema on page 34.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
As we turn the page and join in V'ahavta, page 36.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך, ובישעריך. למען תזכרו עשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Page 39. In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth. The high heavens declare your glory. May earth reveal your justice and love. From bondage in Egypt we were delivered. At Sinai, we bound ourselves to your way. Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces. Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed. Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh, mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh. Nora tehilot, osef eleh, Nora tehilot, osef eleh, Adonai imloch leolam vaed, malchutecha ra'u banecha, bokei hayam livnei Moshe, ze'elianu ve'amru, ze'elianu ve'amru, Adonai imloch leolam vaed, mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh, mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh. Nora tehilot, osef eleh, Nora tehilot, osef eleh, Adonai imloch leolam vaed.
Sing the song of men and women joined in understanding and respect, the song of God's miracles, an earth protected and cherished, a gift for our children and the generations to come, the song of a land once ravished by war, now quiet and content, her soldiers home to leave no more, the song of a world redeemed, the song of peace. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will.
Baruch atah Adonai haborei sukat shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Ve'al Yerushalayim ve'al kol amo. Ve'al Yerushalayim ve'al kol amo. Ve'al Yerushalayim shalom. Baruch atah Adonai haborei sukat shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael.
We are a people in whom the past endures, in whom the present is inconceivable, without moments gone by. The Exodus lasted a moment that endures forever. What happened once upon a time happens all the time. As we join in Vishamru, page 44.
Shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. בני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
We turn now to page 46 as we join in our Amidah, the central part of our service. And the words we begin with are this hope and this prayer that we are able to fulfill the desires of our heart, to connect with each other and with God. And we say, Adonai sifatai tiftach, oh please God, open my lips, ufi agid tehilatecha, so that I can proclaim your greatness. Give me the strength, the ability to connect and to praise and to pray.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi agid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu b'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah. El Hagadol, Hagibor, v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, U'mevig Geula livnei b'neihem, Lama'an Shemo be'ahava, Melech Ozer, U'Moshia u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham v'Izrat Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh hakol atah rav lehoshia, Morid hatal, Mechakel chayim b'chesed, Mechayeh hakol b'rachamim rabim, Somech noflim v'rofeh cholim, U'matir asurim, Umekayem emunato lishenei afar, Michamocha b'gevurot, Umido melach, Melech memit umechayeh, Umatzliach Yeshua, B'ne'eman atah l'hachayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'chol yom ya'alu chasela. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el hakadosh.
Page 53. Days pass and the years vanish, and we walk sightless among miracles. God, fill our eyes with seeing and our minds with knowing. Let there be moments when your presence, like lightning, illumines the darkness in which we walk. Help us to see wherever we gaze that the bush burns unconsumed, and we, clay touched by God, will reach out for holiness and exclaim in wonder, how filled with awe is this place, and we didn't know it. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Find favor, Adonai our God, with your people Israel, and accept their prayer in love. May the worship of your people Israel always be acceptable. God, who is near to all who call, turn lovingly to your servants. Pour out your Spirit upon us.
Ritzei Adonai Eloheinu Be'amecha Yisrael U'tefilatam Be'ahava Tikabel U'tehi L'ratzon Tamid Avodat Yisrael Yisrael Amecha Il Korov Lecha Korah Pinei Elavadecha Lechaneinu Shefach Ruchacha Aleinu V'techezena Eneinu Meshuvecha L'Tzion Rachamim Baruch atah Adonai Anachazir shechinato L'Tzion L'Tzion L'Tzion.
Page 61. Grant us peace, your most precious gift, O eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country as a safeguard of peace and its advocate among the nations. May contentment reign within our borders, health and happiness within our homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship and fellowship among the inhabitants of every land. Plant virtue in every soul, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Baruch atah Adonai, Hamivarech et amo Yisrael b'shalom. Praised are you, Eternal One, who blesses our people Israel with peace.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech adon lecho hashalom. Ki atahu melech adon lecho hashalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov b'neicha levarech et Amcha Yisrael Michol heit uv'chol shah mishlomecha. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam.
We take a few moments now. We leave the prayer book aside, those pieces of liturgy that are familiar to us, that motivate us and have us think about a whole variety of different things. But we leave that now and we turn inwards to our hearts, to our minds. We take some moments of silence, some moments to reflect on the week that we have had and to think about the week that we're moving forward into and how we'd like to change and how we'd like to make the world a better place.
Yihun ratzonim refi. Yihun ratzonim refi. Yom libi lefanecha. Adonai tzuri legali. Oh, may the words of my mouth, the meditation of my heart be acceptable before you. O Lord, my rock and my redeemer. O say shalom imromah. O yasi shalom aleinu. Yisrael, Veimeru, Veimeru. Amen.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Yesterday we had the opportunity in the Jewish world to commemorate what is called one of the minor fast days. It's the 17th day of the Hebrew month of Tammuz. And on that day, a significant event happened in the Jewish world. It was the beginning, actually, of the destruction of the temple in Jerusalem. It marks the 3 weeks that it took the Romans to breach the city walls of Jerusalem and begin the defeat of the last outposts of Jewish resistance and rebellion, until they finally made their way to destroying the actual temple 3 weeks later. And it is really emblematic, because one of the things that the destruction of the temple brought about was an entire change to the way in which Jewish life and Jewish experience is practiced. So we went from having a centralized Jewish experience and Jewish religious organization to a decentralized experience, where we would have Jewish synagogues that would pop up all over the world. And instead of having sacrifices, we offered the sacrifice of our hearts, verbal prayer. Prayers that touched our souls, prayers that made us think about how we should behave and the people that we wanted to be. In 3 weeks, we'll celebrate Tisha B'Av. Tisha B'Av is the 9th day of the Hebrew month of Av. And that will be the time at which we'll commemorate the destruction of not only the first, but the second temple. Both temples were destroyed on the same day. One in 586 before the Common Era, and one in 70 of the Common Era. And so tradition also has that there are other experiences and things that happened, calamities that happened on that day throughout history. And on the evening of the 9th of Av, as is customary, I'll be offering a learning experience as we will study the Book of Lamentations and think about those challenges. But what I want to sort of have us think about was, as the symbols that you can see behind me on the relief, which is the Arch of Titus that is prominent in Roman history, and you can go to Rome and see the actual arch. As they carried away the implements of the temple, they left behind the soul. And it was that soul that was indomitable, the soul that was able to go out into the world and to recreate a Judaism that was powerful, that spoke to the people. And in a sense, this is our challenge. I've been having some meetings this week about what to do in terms of high holiday services and things moving forward. And part of it is not to try to do what we usually do, because we can't, but to take a page out of our predecessors, out of this experience of having to recreate Judaism, because that's really where we are. We're in a period of time where we're recreating and thinking about Judaism in new and different ways. Who knew that we would join together on video stream more than we would be together in person? You know, over the next several weeks, we'll be doing a few in-person things, and I hope that you'll be able to join us as we come together outside and at our cemetery on Sunday morning at 10 o'clock, so that we can pay respects and beautify and clean up the cemetery space, the Anshe Chesed Cemetery. So hopefully you'll be able to join us there. In a sense, all of those experiences that we've had, the destructions of our temples, the persecutions, and all of that has given us opportunity to heal. And as Moses said in his prayer for Miriam, that simple few-word prayer that says, El na, please God, Rafana la, please heal her. There are so many people in our world today that are in need of this healing. a healing of body, a healing of soul, healing of the mind. Certainly all of those people who have suffered the effects of this coronavirus, our medical people who are working tirelessly and under such difficult and challenging circumstances to provide medical support and healing to all of us, to all of our families who struggle with the illness of family members of all kinds, for those who struggle with other sorts of illnesses of all types. In our community, we'd like to send our blessings of healing especially to Lisa Chinsky, Kevin McRae, Emily Bostwick, Myrna Urkoff, David Markowitz, Martha Snyder, Donna Mogul, Ken Mueller, Helen Hein Chavez, Teresa Kissel, Judy Weisrock, Barbara Shapiro, Art Press, Carol Alexander, Vivian Vidmar, Randy Martin, Joan Harf, Nan Briggs, Joyce Miller, Anthony Mathis, Rick Wright, Joseph Pesetner, Donald Moritz, Jamie Katz, Susan Dietz, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Guy Gervasi, Fran Porras, Nancy Comey Bell, Robert Ruggiero, Michael Byron, Barb LaMonica, Scott Gordon, Luda Kaplan, Doug Russell, Julie Griewant, Michael Fechek, Tom Costinis, Debbie Perry, and Pam Blackwell. And if you have other names to share, please share them in our chat. Say their names out loud as we join our energies and our voices together. And because it is commemorating the destruction of this ancient temple in Jerusalem, I'll share with you prayer Heal Us Now, done by a youth choir in Israel. A youth choir that, at the time of the destruction, perhaps we sang for healing as well, and 2,000 years later, we again live in our own country in Israel, and we again ask for prayers of healing.
רפאנו אדוני ונרפא, הושיענו וניוושע, אל קרוב לכל קוריו, אך קרוב לרעיו אישו. We pray for healing of the body. We pray for healing of the soul, for strength of flesh and mind and spirit. We pray to us again, oh, please heal us now. רפואת הנפש, רפואת הגוף, רפואה שלנו, oh, please heal us now. Please heal us. Heal us now. Heal us now. Heal us now. Heal us now. הושיע את עמך, ורם ונעשה בעולם. us now. Heal us now. Heal us now. Heal us now.
We turn now together to Aleinu on page 282.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. שהוא נוטה שמיים ועושה הארץ, ובראשיו יקרו בשמיים עמו, ושכינתו זו בגותי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, הם מלכנו אפס ולותו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום בהשבות אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים, בשמיים עמו, והארץ מתחתנו. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Our thoughts turn now to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and of death. We are in the period of Aninut, the time between the death and the funeral for Marilyn Wyman, who passed away sadly yesterday, and arrangements are being made for services where her daughter lives out of town. We are in the period of Shloshim for Franklin French, grandfather of Ingrid Renberg Borillo and Corey Borillo. And we observe the following yahrzeits on this Shabbat: of Henry Schulhoff, Helene Roberts, Minnie Kramer, Anna Krawitz, Irma Schuster, Gilbert Schulman Jr., Joseph William Weil, Harvey Shapiro, James O'Geely, Jacob Semmel, Catherine Todman, Harry Pollock, Fanny Auerheim, Gussie Siegel, Bertha Goldsmith, Rose Jashansky Firstman, Ida Schlesinger, Ethel Levick, and Kurt Horowitz. And if you have other names that you would like to add, as we cherish the memories of all who have gone before us, please add them to our chat list or say the name out loud, say the name in your heart as we turn to the words of Kaddish on page 294. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah. Ba'alma divrach rutei v'yamlich malchutei. B'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael. ba'agala vizman kariv ve'imru. Amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevorach la'alam u'larmeh armaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitmaseh. V'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dekudsha barichu. La'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechamata. Da'amiran ba'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. May the one who grants peace in the high and distant heights grant peace for us, for all Israel, for all the world. And together we say, Amen. We have a couple announcements. It's a busy weekend at Temple, or with Temple. First of all, right after services, please join us for our Shabbat Oneg, and we've posted the link there, and you've got it mailed to you. So hopefully you'll be able to join us for a few moments of connecting with our Temple family, seeing how everybody's doing, and sharing a little of social time. Tomorrow morning we will have a Torah study at 11 a.m. If you haven't joined us before, you don't have to prepare anything. Just come and we'll delve into some of the mysteries of our wonderful Torah portion this week as it progresses through the cycle. On Sunday morning at 10 o'clock, we'll join together at the Anshe Chesed Cemetery as we clean up the cemetery and bring honor to those who have certainly come before us. And if you would like to bring a painted rock or a rock of some kind with you, we can mark the fact that we were able to visit our ancestors. Next weekend, next Saturday, July 18th at 8:15, we'll join together at Presque Isle on Beach 7, actually on the beach, and we'll join together in our in a Havdalah as we welcome a new week and watch the beautiful sunset together. Please make sure to bring a mask, and we'll be appropriately socially distanced on the beach. July 15th begins a wonderful initiative from the Religious Action Center in Washington, D.C., the sort of political arm of the Reform movement, creating the beginnings of a Pennsylvania chapter of the Religious Action Center. And so if you would like to join us for that, it's a Zoom meeting on 7 p.m. on July 15th, and you go to rac.org /PA kickoff. So that's rac.org /PA kickoff. And love to be able to join together and join voices from Reform congregations all over the state to affect positive change with our legislatures and our state governments. So, with that, I wish everybody a Shabbat Shalom, happy and safe. And Jesse will conclude with
Oseh Shalom. Oseh Shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
wishing everybody Shabbat Shalom, stay safe, stay healthy. We hope to see you on Sunday or next week here on our YouTube channel. Take care, everybody.